I'm just trying to figure it out. Good morning, fam. What is up? Welcome back to another vlog. It's been a minute. Sorry for the jump scare. I haven't gotten ready for work and put my face on, but it's been a little mini, so I thought we could catch up today. Come. I'm clean now and I'm on my way to work. Got the face on. There's a bit to catch up on. I haven't posted on this channel in a while, probably a year, I think. Me and Dingle have another channel if you want to check that out. It's FNQ Side Quest. We've only posted a handful of videos because middle of last year, when we were dealing with all of this thyroid stuff, there was also a lot going on at my work too. And we had a lot of staff changes. We had a couple of staff leave and our manager left. So she was, you know, an integral part of the team. So it was sort of like, oh God, what do we do now? Work was sort of in disarray for a while. And I was the lucky chosen one who was sort of able to do her job. I wasn't really trained to be a manager or anything, but I knew most of the tasks, so I've given it a crack. I've been managing at work now since October last year. I'm not going to lie and say it's been the easiest times. It hasn't. I've also gone from part-time work to full-time work. I still finish at the office at 2, take my lunch break, go get the kids from school and go home and finish my day from home. I also have a lot more properties now, and for the longest time when we didn't have enough staff, I was managing far too many properties. So sorry if you're shaking too, by the way. I'm on the highway. So I've been a very busy gal, very stressed gal, and I guess I've been in survival mode, so I haven't really prioritized my health. I haven't really prioritized my thyroid nodule. I put that on the back burner. I put a pin in it because there was just no way that I could fit in like a week or two off work because there just wasn't enough staff. So I'm happy to say in the last few weeks, we've now got like a well-rounded team, and I love the team we have now. I think it makes sense, the team we have now. Like, it's kind of like a clean slate almost, and works in a good place. So now that work's in a good place, I can focus back on my health. I've just gotten a whole bunch of blood tests and checked pretty much everything. Overall, my health is quite good. My blood tests are all within normal range. The only thing that was quite a concern was my ferritin levels, and they were super low, like shockingly low to me. I was like, why am I not just asleep in the middle of my day? So I'm iron deficient. My vitamin D was in the normal range, but probably on the lower side, so I probably need to look at that as well. I've started iron supplements this week. I've only taken one. I'm doing every 48 hours to begin with because my tummy is a sensitive girly and I don't want to add GI issues to the mix. I've also gone back and seen the surgeon at the hospital and basically just cried at the thought of having surgery because I'm so traumatized from Zadie Bum's C-section. I've been able to get another ultrasound. I got that yesterday, and I'm thinking if that has sort of gotten worse or gets more in a negative light, then I've psyched myself up to just get the whole thing out and be done with it. You know, I just don't want this being in the back of my mind that it could be something sinister or it's not, and I'm just sick of having to deal with it, to be honest. And that's what the surgeon was saying. He said most people just get it out so they don't have to think about it and not have the anxiety of like not knowing. But I think now that work is in a good place and I could feel comfortable taking a week or two off, let's just do it. Like, I am sick of fitting in blood tests and fitting in scans and fitting in appointments and having to ring 3 different departments and have 8 different phone calls to achieve something when I'm already working full time, got the kids, and I'm busy. That's the health side of things. So work was crazy for a long time, but now that's good. Health, put a pin in it, but now I'm sorting it out. And I see the surgeon next Friday to get the results of my ultrasound. And I guess from there, I'll decide whether or not we're going ahead. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to update you. I guess because my life just revolved around work for such a long time, there wasn't really much else going on. Weekends were either chores or catching up on some relaxation. There wasn't really too much going on. The second half of this year is pretty exciting though. We got tickets to Harry Styles in Melbourne the first night in November. That cost an arm and a leg, but who knows if this man is gonna retire or not. So I've just got to put that down. That's just crazy. Got that in November. Also in November, we're going to Sydney for like a long weekend. It's Dingle's grandma's birthday and it's a big milestone. So I haven't met much of his like extended family, so I'm really excited about that. Got to say though, Cairns to Sydney flights are so expensive. You can get cheaper flights to Melbourne, and like we booked our accommodation ages ago, months ago, and I've been looking at flights ever since, and they just haven't come down to a point where I feel like it makes sense to buy any flights. So still waiting on that. Otherwise I'll just have to buy the expensive flights. There's no other way there. We're not driving. I'm 40 next year and I'm so boring. Like, I need to have a midlife crisis to have anything exciting to share with you. Maybe once my iron levels are at a normal place, I might have a bit more energy to have a bit more excitement in my life as well. I looked at my last blood test when I got my iron studies done, and it was 2019, and even then my ferritin levels were below normal. Why my doctor never like followed that up, or when I keep coming in complaining that I'm so tired and everything just feels so hard to do and normal tasks feel like this big huge ordeal, why didn't they just think, could be iron, could be. I've spent the last 7 years then with low iron, I would assume, because I haven't taken any supplements. I also should probably look into why I can't absorb iron very well. I've got a lot of gluten sensitivities, and usually there's a bit of a link there. I tried for a very small period of time to be not gluten-free, but mindful of my gluten intake. It just was hard. But yeah. Anywho, that's all the updates for now. I'll let you know how the ultrasound results go, and I'll check in with you once I've taken my iron supplements for a while and let you know if that makes any difference. But currently I am just constantly tired, and now I know why. Aside from life, life is tiring. Work, kids, husbands. Life is hard as it is without your body not having any energy stores. Anywho, I love ya. If you can do me a favour, go back and re-watch some of my videos. Give my ego a little stroke, please. If you want to see more videos, just can you watch some old ones? Get me a few little views. Subscribe if you want to. And it might encourage me to make some more / better content for you. But currently, like I've said in the past, this is when I can fit you in. Little chin wag on the way to work. But I love you. I hope you're well. Be good, be safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.